Marcus Conti reporting from the lavender plants here in beautiful Cannonball Park in Brooklyn, New York. And you see the bumblebees shopping for dew. That beautiful. There's another guy over here. Hello, bee. Why are people afraid of bees? Why? Marcus Conti reporting. Good morning. Reporting live from Cannonball Park in New York City. Shaking up nature. So, today we'll talk about the RNC. Is that the other side of the ugly, evil coin? Alright, we saw the DNC lie their asses off. Tell you everything is going to be great. It's all because of Donald Trump, the orange monster who is destroying our country and is the worst president in the history of America. Donald Trump, the disaster. That's what we heard for a week. And on Monday, we will hear why Donald Trump is the most wonderful man on earth and why Joe Biden is a old senile shit sandwich, money grabber, oligarch. Are they both the opposite sides of the same coin? Yeah, probably. I want to show you one other plant. There was discussion about this right here, this berry plant being poisonous. Sterling Price pointed it out, said that rednecks will not eat the berries, but certainly the leaves can be used for salad. Now, I don't know for that to be true, but... And there's the lifeless elegance of the humans. The human creation. A highway for cars to go back and forth unnecessarily over and over again and pay to do it. Although there is beauty in our architecture, it is a beautiful bridge. I'll give you that. Can't really see it from here because the more beautiful trees are blocking it. So we'll talk about the RNC convention, and we'll talk about all the guests that are going to be there, and we'll also talk about the fake polling. Is Trump really losing? All the fake polls say Trump is losing. He can't win. It's like Hillary Clinton. It's like 2016 all over again, right? Hillary Clinton. She's killing him. 100% chance. Nate Silver at 536 had Hillary Clinton winning by 100%. Even the night of the election, he didn't recalculate until Trump won Florida, and then he said, "Oh, 50-50 chance." So these people don't know what they're talking about. It's manufacturing consent. So I also want to show you some of the most beautiful trees in the park. This is one of the most beautiful trees. This is a cherry blossom. I visit this in the fall, and you see the beautiful. It's not as beautiful now, to some people might say, look, where's all the beautiful cherry? They're gone. But it's still beautiful in its own right. But I'm going to show you some other beautiful trees as well. But let's look at the... So, I mean, you got to bear with me. This is just where my mind is at. I like being outside. I like being in the park these days. And, I mean, there's literally people. There's an old couple in the gazebo over there, right? And I don't want to get too close where you see their faces, but they're both wearing full-on masks, rubber gloves, walking around in the park, trying to get fresh air. That's a beautiful gazebo, by the way. You see people at weddings, but they both have gloves on. Old couple. Is that the way you want to live your life? It's not the way I want to live my life. See, there's confusion. People have lost their connection. That's the problem. People have lost humans have lost their connection to the natural world. And now they're walking around afraid of the natural world. So much so that they might even be drinking themselves to death. See, this is what I hate about, this is what I hate. Right? We all have a little grievance, right? But this is what pisses me off the most. Look at this. I mean, there's no problem. Why do you got to drink your sports drink and your Budweisers and your Perrier and your Pellegrino, right? And why do you got to throw it on the floor? Why do you have to leave your shit on the floor? Why, you left your shirt? Oh, you couldn't take your shirt with you? Right, and that's what I'm talking about, right? Over here, I'll show you even more. Right. Why do people have to throw their beer on the ground? Do you understand? It doesn't make sense, right? Yeah. How you doing, mate? Doesn't it suck? I'm a YouTube guy.
So am I.
Oh, are you really?
Meadowlands Lindsay, the thoroughbred handicapper.
Oh, all right. Very good, very good. So doesn't this piss you off? Beautiful park, and four idiots or maybe one idiot's got to drink his beer and throw it on the ground.
Don't mind if he drinks his beer, but take your fucking garbage with you.
Right, exactly, right. Nobody's dissing it's like fancy beer too. Let's have a look. It looks like, oh yeah, Victoria, very fancy beer, man. Hey, good talking to you. Come to Cannonball Park a lot?
I live on the park, so yeah.
Yeah, you live right over here. So do I. I've been living here for like 10 years.
12.
12 years, yeah.
2007.
Yeah. I'm talking about the RNC. What do you think about Trump versus Biden? Do you think the polls are accurate or what? The politics?
I think the polls are probably as accurate as they are ever. We once again have the choice between syphilis and gonorrhea.
Right.
Almost lifelong Republican, but not a Trump supporter.
Right.
So the lesser of two evils will be the dunce who might listen to more people than the buffoon.
You don't think he's senile and incapable? Or
Even
no?
if he is,
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
he's still run by the
he's
run by the people that can get a little something done.
Yeah.
I hear that thinking. I just think that my perspective is that the Democrats cheated the people. They should have given the people Bernie Sanders. People were asking for Bernie Sanders, and they stuck Bernie Sanders in the back, and they gave us the shit sandwich and Kamala Harris the cop.
Yep. Well, she's all right. She seems relatively lucid, intelligent, if not misguided. You know, there are intelligent Democrats.
Well, she's what the electorate wants. She's black and she's a woman, right? Well, the woman was first. She had to be a woman, and now she has to be a black woman.
That'll help, for what it's worth.
For what it's worth. Good talking to you, man. Good talking to you.
Have a great day.
Hey, thank you very much, man.
Oh, hang on a sec. I need a plug.
Yeah, you got a plug.
Catch
I'm sorry.
me on Sports Grid, Kentucky Derby, Thursday before the Kentucky Derby. Catch me on Sports Grid with my picks. That's Meadowlands Lindsay for Sports Grid Radio.
Thank you very much, Lindsay. Good. I'm leaning into you because my microphone's on the hat. That's a good guy. So there you have it. The constitutional divide between ugly humans, not because they're drinking, it's because they don't know how to clean up after themselves. And there's the crazy couple all wrapped up in themselves. All wrapped up in themselves, right? Are they having fun? They're walking around, they don't want to touch anything. They probably don't even touch each other anymore. So let's talk about it. So the RNC convention will be Monday. I'm getting chewed alive by these fucking flies right now. You have no idea how many fucking fly bites. This is fly season right here. There's these little motherfuckers that bite you. The more still you are, the more they bite you, God damn it. I forgot to put my peppermint oil on. They're killing me right now. They are freaking killing me right now because they know my hands are tied and I can't smack them. So I'll try to get back. I'll try to give you the news. Now Marcus Conte reporting on the news. There's a guy knocking down fucking wood chips over there too. So Trump promises it to be a professional production. It'll be in Charlottesville, North Carolina, then to Andrew M. Mellon Auditorium, a 750-seat venue in Washington, D.C. Mike Pence will be at Fort McHenry in Baltimore on Wednesday. And Trump will deliver his speech to his people on the south lawn of the White House. I believe that's a first. Can you blame him? Hey, listen, it's right. The Democrats say it's unusual times. Everything's got to change, right? Pandemic, blah blah blah. So Trump does his deed in the White House where he's supposed to. He's the president. Also, speakers Melania Trump, of course, Donald Trump Jr., of course, all from the White House on Tuesday. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley. I don't really like her. I don't know. I don't know much about her. And then there's South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem. Who the fuck are these people? I don't know. I don't know though. I got to look those up. And the token black. Trump loves his token blacks. He really does. All right, so he's got Tim Scott, the black Republican from South Carolina. South Carolina senator, the only black senator, I think. Isn't he? That's fucked up, right? He's the only black senator, and Trump's got him in his pocket. Also, Mr. Sandman. Nick Sandman. Remember him? Nick Sandman will be speaking. He's the Covington Catholic School kid that got racially attacked and then smeared by CNN and the Washington Post. Racially attacked when he was visiting the good Lincoln Monument in Washington, D.C. I just got to show a little more you see this? Like, what is this? Is this somebody's fucking diaper that they just throw out on the ground like that? Someone left a lighter. Maybe I'll put that to use. Ooh, I got a freebie. I got a free lighter. It's a Bic. It's a Bic, yo. Put that shit in my pocket. All right. And from the disgusting, ugly, look, even a Bacardi bottle, right? And again, nobody's bashing you. You want to drink, you want to smoke, who cares? Kill yourself. Do whatever you want. Enjoy yourself, not kill yourself. Maybe I can get a sip out of that. Nah, man. Oh, shit, there's a little left in there. I might as well... A little fucking Bacardi rum, right? Ooh, a little sippy. A little sippy. All right, from the disgust of humanity, from the inconsiderateness to the beauty of nature. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. This is my vote for the most beautiful... one of the most beautiful trees. I don't know if it is the most beautiful. I haven't really come to that conclusion, but all the trees in New York, and look, some idiot, some fucking moron, some moron has to stick this bullshit inside. All right, it's not stuck on, but some clown. All right, but what a beautiful tree. You see the roots and the old. I think it's a redwood. I don't know one tree from the other, but look at the texture of this tree, man. Look at the age of this thing. Look how beautiful. It's just breathtaking, you know? Connect with the tree. Connection. I made a connection, right? So Nick Sandman. Enter Sandman. Right? He's now a 100 millionaire, Nick Sandman, you heard? Nick Sandman sued. I'm gonna fucking sue you. His lawyers won, man. They settled out of court. There's never a trial. We will never know if discrimination occurred because the Washington Post and CNN paid through the nose to make that shit go away. But we all saw it. That's why the video is omnipotent. So anybody who tells you turn your fucking camera off, you tell them, fuck you. Welcome to America. Welcome to the new America, where everybody has a camera, where you are on candid camera. Move you make. Oh, this is interesting. There's a bird feeder. Somebody put up a bird feeder in the park. I don't see many birds feeding, but it's a bird feeder. So, where was I? Mr. Sandman. I think that's going to be great. I don't know if he could speak. He's got that low voice. He's got that very low pot voice, and he speaks like this, and he talks into the microphone. And I'm a young man from blah, blah, blah. Now I got $100 million, and I'm Nick Sandman, and right? That's going to be interesting, right? So what's obvious is that Trump is picking the diabolical opposites of the Democrats, who picked who? They had Black Lives Matter. Every single speaker said they Black Lives Matter. Yeah, we fucking know Black Lives Matter, okay? We know that. Everybody knows that. Any idiot can tell you that all lives matter. But the Democrats wanted you to know that Black Lives Matter, and Trump is picking people that say that we matter too. Nick Sandman, right? That was the whole story is Nick Sandman. So it's the messaging, Trump messaging, inviting Nick Sandman to the White House, the 100 millionaire. Right? And also, wow, listen to this one. Trump is inviting Patricia and Mark McCloskey. Woo! You know who those are? Those are the Missouri lawyers who bandished weapons at the Black Lives Matter and Antifa group. The mob said, "Get off my lawn!" in St. Louis, remember? So they will also be part of the shenanigans, part of the fiasco that is the RNC convention. I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. See what's interesting about New York parks is that I'll show you. This is a natural uncovered tree with human debris under it, of course, because it's early in the morning and it's after a Saturday night and the disgusting humans don't know how to clean up after themselves. But you see how the trees are rooted all the way to the ground. In most of the trees in the park, the trees are groomed. They're groomed, so you can't really climb a tree in the park unless you get up there high. You know what I'm saying? So they're actually very unnatural trees. The trees are not as natural. See how they're groomed, so don't touch me? I think that the trees will ultimately compensate for their balance as they get larger, right? But nonetheless, they are nipped at the bud. So Nick Sandman at the White House, Patricia and Mark McCloskey, the gun-wielding white people, who say, "Get off my fucking lawn, man." Yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh, you're gonna come over here? Oh yeah? Okay, you come over here and I'll take this gun and I'll fucking stick it up your ass. You're gonna come over here? You're gonna come over here and try to fuck with me? You're gonna fuck with me in my own house? Remember the lady with the fucking gun? You remember? Was she right? Yeah, hell fucking yeah, she's right. Hell fucking yeah, she's right. Of course she's right. Get off my fucking lawn. Now this is a little different human debris over here. These are homeless people that live here. And one could never discount the need for homeless outreach, right? So we're not going to frown upon this kind of human debris because someone's coming back to this. And man, my legs are itchy from getting already bushwhacked by the flies. I got to take better precautions. So that's what's going on at the RNC. Let's talk about fake polls. Can Trump win? Can Trump defeat the dirtiest party who has ever stepped foot in politics, the dirty Democrats, complete with Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, some of the most evil, broken fucks in politics, all piled on top of each other. So the fake polls say, according to Real Clear Politics, I didn't look at 538. I'll guarantee that Nate Silver, guarantee without even looking at it, Nate Silver has Joe Biden up by 12 or 15. But for the most part, Real Clear Politics, the aggregated poll, meaning the average, has Biden 49.8 to Trump 42.2. Now, you remember in the second grade they told us when you add two numbers together it adds up to you know, like a total. If you're taking a percentage of something, if you divide something by 2, that means there's 50-50. But you look at these numbers, 49.8 to 42.2 does not add up to 100%. So that's why it's not accurate. Where's the other fucking, where's the other people, right? If you survey 100 people, you have the answers to 100 people. That is the aggregate poll. Not some other shit saying that, right? The latest betting odds, this is better, right? Latest betting odds have Biden 55.7 to Trump 43.3. Now that adds up to 100. That is an accurate, more of an accurate speculation. Accurate speculation. There's no such thing. But that's more accurate, is what I'm saying, because, and the betting poll, that's where people are willing to put their money down and say, you know, I'm going to bet on Biden. All right, so that's what Vegas is doing. That's what probably Atlantic City and other gambling outfits are doing, saying they're betting. The betting odds are Biden 55 to Trump 43. Now, does it matter? Are they wrong? If I were to make a bet right now, I'm not a betting person, but I don't know if I'd bet the farm on it, but I'd bet, if I had to place $100 down, I would bet on Trump right now. Just like he won the last time. Are they going to steal it from him? Yeah, they're going to try. There's no fucking doubt about it. Ooh, this is a beautiful tree too. Let's look at this. Oh, beautiful old tree. Look at this. Look at the root structure here. With this one has thorns. I think it's a little dead. Got a spider web. Kind of sophisticated spider web. Or maybe it's not a spider web. Maybe it's some kind of nasty human cloth. It's really a beautiful tree. Beautiful old tree. Hello, tree. Hello, beautiful old tree. What's your story? Hello, tree. I'm leaning on the tree right now. The tree is offering me support. It doesn't move when I lean on it, because it's firm in the ground and balanced perfectly for its entire life. Perfect balance. Yeah. Perfect. Humans have lost that touch. That's what I'm trying to say. So also latest polls, Pennsylvania 49 Biden, 45 Trump. Doesn't add up to 100. In Minnesota, Real Clear Politics is reporting a tie in Minnesota. In New Hampshire, 51-43 Biden. All polls have Biden between 4 and 10% victory. There'll probably be a few lunatics like Nate Silver who will put him at 12 or 15. Is it manufacturing consent for the steal? Yes. That's what it is. The Democrats control the fake media. They control CNN. They control the Washington Post. They control the New York Times. They control MSNBC. Does Trump control Fox? At this point, I don't even think so. I think that Fox is leaning more towards corporatization. Bash Russia, not China, right? Because we're making money on China, right? So Trump has a heavy load. Trump is carrying the weight of very corrupt Republican senators and congresspeople, and a very an equally as corrupt party. Maybe not equally, but historically evil. It's the party of George Bush. It's no different than the party of Obama. The same, right? They have the same quirks. So can Trump overcome the margin of cheating? Are the polls accurate? Will the RNC convention give Trump a bump? Will there be a Trump bump or Trump fall? Right? They're two diabolically different messaging. None of it has anything to do with economy. None of it has anything to do with prosperity for all people. It has to do with identity politics. You're either with Black Lives Matter and Antifa, or you're with the Covington kids, right? The nice white kids from the South. I don't know if that's a great way to do it, but people are stupid enough to bite into that shit, right? I mean, identity is important. I mean, the insanity of what's going on here. Like yesterday, I showed you a little clip. You're just walking down the street and a fucking circus comes along. It's Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Like 5-year-olds, right? Like the 5th grade. Black Lives Matter. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, tear it down. So fucking juvenile. It's so juvenile. It's so pathetic. What the youth has become. I can't get behind that kind of shit, man. I can't get behind it, right? Black. It's like if you're telling me that the elections are rigged, the system is broken, that the oligarchs are stealing siphoning all our wealth, I'm with you. If you want to bash the windows of a bank and make a point, I won't say I'm with you, but I say, do your thing, man. Do your thing, man. But if you're gonna say that all it is identity, that all whites are racist, and once we free the black, then all things will be fine. As if the black isn't free. As if the black hasn't had enough opportunity and rewards in this country. As if they haven't prospered. Obama. As if none of that, as if all white people still need to give more blood and guts and treasure. So, anyway. So, Marcus Conte reporting. We'll watch the RNC convention this week. I hope it's not a snoozer. I can't wait to hear Nick Sandmann open his mouth and speak. That's going to be awesome. We're going to hear from the outlaw couple, that not outlaws, but the Second Amendment gun-wielding people that protected their homes in St. Louis speak. We're going to hear some deadbeat Republicans, and of course, we'll hear Mitch McConnell. We'll hear all the usual creeps. We'll hear Melania. We'll hear Trump Jr. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, right? Well, is Trump behind in the polls? Yeah. Are the polls accurate? No, they prove to be corrupt and a form of manufacturing consent for the steal. Is the final election going to be fair and equitable? No. You've got the President of the United States, Trump, saying for the first time in modern history that I wish he would say it's not the Mexicans jumping over the fence voting, that it's the dirty Democrats who cheat. I wish he would finally just come right out and fucking say it. But he's not. He hasn't done that. He hasn't done that in so many words. And if he's going to do that, he's got to also blame his own party. The gerrymandering that the Republicans have done, the voter suppression, the, straight out cheating in many respects. It's all cheating. So I'd like to see more of that from Trump, more of that kind of honesty, right? Call out Bernie Sanders too, Trump. That's a biggie. Call Bernie Sanders a fraud and a turncoat and a con artist and a money grabber. Do that, because that'll work. Because a lot of people know it, that you don't side with the enemy. You don't side with the enemy, right? Someone tries to destroy you. You don't cuddle with that person. You don't walk over to that entity and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I lost. It was a fair fight, and I lost, and now I want to join your side." No, you don't you throw those people in the fire, under the bus. It's like the online community, the stalkers, right? You don't fucking cuddle with these people. You keep following them until they get thrown in jail. That's what you do. Bernie. I'm surprised they're not chanting Bernie. The Black Lives Matter. Bernie Sanders. Marcus Conte reporting.